What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the FIFA 17 career mode. This is episode number 102, and we start today's episode off by looking at our objectives. We just met our financial one for the season, which is fantastic, and also some bad news. El Shaarawy sprained his ankle in that 1-1 draw against Wolfsburg. I couldn't find a clip where it happened. It must have happened off camera, but our Italian winger is going to be out for 3 weeks as he joins Kevin Volland in the treatment room. So already 2 of our first 11 players injured this season. Not a good start when it comes down to keeping players healthy, and made even more frustrating by the fact that in the second game of today's episode we take on Bayern Munich at home in our first Klassiker of the season, where right now we're a bit out of form and a bit out of sync.
When we look at Borussia Dortmund, we're trying to pick a player who could be the main influence today. Maybe we'll go for this fella, Alan.
Well, he's a crowd pleaser because when he gets the ball, you just don't know what's going to happen. So many possibilities with him in possession.
And with only 1 win in our last 6 attempts in all competitions, this game was a really big one because we hosted FC St. Pauli, a second-tier side from Germany, at the Signal Iduna Park in the round of 16 stage in the Deutsche Pokal. And I say it's a big game. I did decide to rest all of my players as per usual, but it was important because obviously last season we got knocked out this stage at home against Hoffenheim by 3-0, and this year the board want us to win the competition. So I was thinking, with us out of form right now, with demons of last year, what happened in this competition last year, are we going to get embarrassed at home once again? Well, the first half didn't really have too many chances whatsoever. Eric Durm's shot getting blazed over the bar was the only highlight-worthy moment. But in the second half, just 4 minutes after the restart here, Paslak went down the right-hand side, which in a great cross to the centre after a lovely roulette. Moore went for the acrobatic, but couldn't keep his shot down as the acrobatic attempt skidded off the turf and went over the bar and behind for a goal kick. So still 0-0. We were looking the better side though against FC St. Pauli. Not really surprised. Even with a backup side out there, we still had a better team. And as Moore went past his man here down the left-hand side, he ran through one-on-one and smashed the ball in to make it Dortmund 1, FC St. Pauli 0, and give us the opening goal of the game in just, I do believe, his first start or possibly his second start since returning from injury. Emre Moore, nice little heel-to-heel flick, takes it round to number 3, and once this guy gets around the back of the defence, forget about it. He's through one-on-one, you're not going to catch him up. I really like this kid, I really do. I am contemplating selling Volland in January as he's not been too good and promoting this guy to the bench, because every time he plays, he always looks so good, and it's mainly because he's absolutely rapid. So Dortmund 1, FC St. Pauli 0. The away side tried to respond and get back on their terms, but Wellen Rufer made a pretty good save there and kept the score at 1-0. But to be honest, they didn't really threaten too much in the game, and if anyone was going to score again, it was probably going to be us getting a second goal. And as Pereira found the American Pulisic down left-hand side here, we had the chance of that second goal deep in the stoppage time. Pulisic drills across into the centre and picks out Company Vibes. Remember this guy? The scout, sorry, not the scout, just star, the potential to be special free agent Cam we picked up in the summer transfer window. I just thought I'll sign into the club, see what he's got, see what he's like. Has potential to be special. Hasn't played too often. When he's played, he's been alright, and in this game played pretty well. Got the goal there, his first goal for Borussia Dortmund, as we wrapped up the win and have secured our progress into the next round of the Deutsche Pokal pretty convincingly. And while we've not been playing well of late, only 1 win in our last 6 attempts in all competitions, we needed to win this game. Losing this game and the season could have fell apart because we would have been out of the Deutsche Pokal. The board want us to win it this season. Once again, we'd be embarrassed at home in the round of 16 stage against the side who we should be, even with a backup team. But no, this time we exercise those demons, get the win. That's fantastic, and we're through to the quarterfinals, and you'll see what team we'll be facing in just a moment's time, as Kevin Volland is returning from injury as well, which is really good news. The team we are facing is this team right here, FC Ingolstadt, who we've already faced this season. We'll be away from home, but I'm still fancying my chances of at least reaching the semi-finals. But for the second game of today's episode here, coming on the back of that much-needed win, this is the big one. This is the first Klassiker of the season as we host Bayern Munich at the Signal Iduna Park. This year, Bayern haven't started the season off well. They currently sit in 5th place, 21 points accumulated, but already 16 points behind the league leaders Leverkusen, and for us, we're already 5 points behind the league leaders Leverkusen. Last season, we pipped Bayern to the title, but after their very impressive start to the season and already beating us once this year, we know this is one of those games where, simply put, if we fail to win, we may be sitting there wondering whether we can regain our title once more. So come on, Borussia Dortmund, a massive, massive game here against Bayern. It's the first Der Klassiker of the season. Neither side can afford to lose. It's going to be a thriller. Come on, Dortmund. Oh, good start to this game. 10 minutes in, still tied at 0-0. Already giving the ball away a few times and just not really looking comfortable. I rested all these players in midweek against St. Pauli. Now they're fully fit. They've got to turn up. And for Diego, I mean, he has not been playing well of late. He's our captain, our best player by far. And of late, he's done nothing for us. But that's much more like it. A brilliant through ball. And Aubameyang latches onto it. Takes it around the last defender. And the shot hits the post. But it'll drop to Menendez. And of course, as I just slag him off, Diego Menendez said, "Doc, shut the hell up. The subs made me captain. And they made me captain for the reason." He plays the through ball to Aubameyang. His shot hits the post. But who's there to turn in the rebound and be Johnny on the spot? Diego Menendez. 1-0 to Dortmund in our first Der Klassiker of the season. Aubameyang hits the post, but Menendez follows it up, says, "Bro, I've got your back." And this season, that golden boot is going to be mine as he notches up his 7th of the Bundesliga this season. What was I doubting Diego? Seriously, we all know how good he is. He may not be playing well of late, but he's still the star. 1-0 Dortmund, come on. Ozzy Cup inside towards Mahrez. Great chance if Bayern lays it off towards his teammate Coutinho. Good stop by Müller. Can we get the danger clear? Matic on the ball now. Still Nemanja Matic and the Serbian finds Dybala. And Müller once again makes another fine save. A couple of big ones in quick succession from our giant shot stopper. Still 1-0 as Bayern go in search of that equalising goal. Ozzy Cup to Vidal and a chance on the break here for Bayern. That's a great ball by Vidal too towards Dybala. And Dybala's down the right hand side and we're scrambling in the area. Dybala's still on the ball. We've got to mark up. There's a man at the far post and Coutinho turns in the drilled cross. And the Brazilian puts Bayern back on level terms. He's looked dangerous in this first half. And the former Liverpool and Inter Milan midfielder puts Bayern back on level terms. We were scrambling in the area there to mark up. We just didn't look composed. And Coutinho turns in the cross, easy as you like, 1-1, and Bayern are deservedly back on level terms. Come on. Pereira outstrengthed by Hummels, not a surprise as Matt gets it away and Tara will try and win it in the air and does. And it will come towards Timo Werner, back towards Diego, sets himself, drills one off the post and it's cleared by Boateng. Diego Menendez finally becoming more assertive in this game, off the woodwork from range. Still 1-1, 15 minutes to go. Come on Dortmund. Oh, what was that from Julian Weigl? What on earth was that for a pass? Bojan on the ball, finds his man Dybala, and Dybala on the ball, finds his man Sadio Mane, a chance for Bayern to win the game. What a big save by Michael Müller. Corner to Bayern later on. Are they going to get a big goal here to win him the game? Boateng controls the corner and volleys it in. What a goal from Jerome Boateng. And Bayern Munich have come from behind to surely beat us. And the crisis at the Signal Iduna Park is going to continue. I think Mustafi on the line should have done better. Müller couldn't get to it. It's a brilliant goal from the centre-back though. Dortmund 1, Bayern 2, and our chances of retaining the title are taking a huge blow. Something big needs to change in January, because right now we are not going to retain our title. Leverkusen must be licking their lips and thinking, why didn't they play like this last season? But Pereira finds Werner, who's through 1-on-1 to surely equalise again, and he does as well. Directly after their goal we score, but forget the celebration, pick the ball up, we can still win this one. Timo Werner, a reliable striker, latching onto the through ball, puts it past Manuel Neuer. A thrilling finish to the game, and is there one final twist in the tail letter yet? Werner with the goal. It's 2-2. A thriller at the Signal Iduna Park. The Der Klassikers always are amazing in this series, I swear. It's 2-2. Game on. Come on, Dortmund. Well, what a thrilling end to this game it is going to be, even if there are no more goals. Boateng thought he'd won it for Bayern, but Timo Werner finds us that late equalising goal just a couple minutes later as it's 2-2. Now is one of the sides going to go on to win the game, despite the amount of thrills we've seen in this match already. Dybala controls the long ball to him and tries to turn Mustafi. You won't have any of it. And now Weigl through towards Diego, and a chance on the break here. He's got Aubameyang to his right and Werner to his left. It's a perfect through ball. It's Timo Werner coming through, and Werner goes for goal and drills it in. Timo Werner with 10 seconds of normal time to play has surely won the game for Borussia Dortmund. It's 3-2, a thriller at the Signal Iduna Park, and we're gonna get the win. What a massive turnaround. What a ball by Menendez, perfectly weighted to Timo Werner, and instead of giving it to our top scorer, I trusted the man that's in better form right now. Neuer took a step to his left-hand side, didn't get his angles right, and Werner punishes him by smashing it in at the near post. Borussia Dortmund 3, Bayern Munich 2, one of the games of the series, and from complete despair, it's total elation. Dortmund 3, Bayern 2, what a result this will be. And there it is, it's all over at the Signal Iduna Park. Borussia Dortmund 3, Bayern Munich 2. What an extraordinary game here as we come through with the win. And is this the game that sparks our season back into life? We've been in poor form of late, and it was looking like we're going to have another home defeat here against Bayern Munich. But we turned the game on its head, courtesy of that man right there, Timo Werner. Timo turns up, we get the 3 points. Come on, Dortmund. It was a very balanced game, and even though the stats would suggest Bayern play slightly better, I really do feel like the draw would have been a fair result, but instead, we scored 2 very late goals to cancel out Bayern's late winner and win the game ourselves. What an absolutely extraordinary game. And man, the match could easily have gone to Diego, but instead I'll give it to the boy that bagged the brace and won us the game. Timo Werner is a reliable source of goals, and my word, am I glad that's true in this game. We win the game, an absolute thriller. What a way to end today's episode off, and what a way to hopefully spark us into life and get us playing back to our best. And that will end today's episode of the FIFA 17 career mode as well, guys. So a massive thank you for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed it. We have now cut the gap on Leverkusen to just 3 points. And despite there being 19 games left, every single point is crucial as we continue to play catch up to last season's runners-up. But a big thank you for watching. The transfer window will open in the next episode, so don't miss that one. Much love to you all. I hope you guys had a fantastic week and enjoy your weekend too. And I'll see you for the next episode of the FIFA 17 career mode very soon. Oh my goodness, what a game, what a win!